Welcome back again to the channel. It's your girl Tando. So guys, today I'm going to be sharing a video of a South African analyst. This man was talking a lot of things, and he was saying this with anger in him because a lot of people are calling South Africans xenophobic. But without further ado, please don't forget to like this video, share this video. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers. Let's hear what this man have to say, and what he was stating was facts upon facts. Watch this video, guys.
Institute are wrong.
It is nonsensical to use the term xenophobia, because xenophobia is the term that is used against South Africans. Whenever South Africans, they can see the nonsense that is caused by foreigners who are here, we are called xenophobic. If you can check the statistics, the South African police, they will tell you for every violent crimes in the north of Joburg and every CBD, there's always involvement of foreigners, Nigerians selling drugs, Pakistani mafia, Cyprus mafia. We've got new crimes that never existed before 1994, like building hijackings, the rise of cocaine in the townships, prostitution, kidnappings, and all these crimes are done by foreign nationals, building hijackings, people visiting on holidays. When they come back, they find that foreigners have occupied their houses. And when South Africans are complaining, they are told that they are xenophobic. We cannot be blackmailed by terms like xenophobic. If you check the groups, like human rights groups, most of them, they've been infiltrated by the foreigners themselves who are advocating that South Africans, they must relax their borders. They must allow people here to come into this country. People who've messed up their own countries when they were liberated. They never built a single building. They were killing each other. Instead of governing each other, they were chasing. The very same white people who are here that they are following, they told South Africans that black South Africans, they have accommodated whites. They think that they're better themselves. But they are here, to mess up this country. Must we keep quiet? When people are coming here from Nigeria, Zimbabwe, simply because they're Africans like us. No, we can't keep quiet, and we are not xenophobic, because all these violent crimes, they are perpetrated by foreigners on South Africans. It's not the other way around.
In general, he's telling the truth. I mean, illegal foreigners are a problem in this country, and deal with their country.
Hostile attitude towards foreign nationals from outside of your country. That's what the term xenophobic means. Ike is right. There are many challenges facing South Africa. High crime is certainly one of them. Inadequate housing, inadequate service delivery, high levels of poverty and unemployment are all challenges facing South Africans. But if you're talking about statistics, we know from the best available data from Statistics South Africa that only about 6.5% of our population is foreign born. In other words, born outside of South Africa, and that includes people who've become South Africans, people who are here in business, people who are here on economic migrants, or here illegally or undocumentedly. So it's not that group of people is committing most of the crime. We know from police data that a vast majority of all crimes in South Africa are committed by South Africans. Yes, there are foreign nationals who do commit crimes, but out of the almost 4 million foreign nationals in the country, a very small proportion of them are committing the crimes. And when they do commit crimes, they tend to work hand in hand with local South Africans. It's very rare to find these guys who are committing crimes from other countries doing it on their own. So we do have a high crime rate and a problem with crime, but the solution is not to target all people from other countries. The solution is to ensure that our government is accountable. It fixes the problems that we're facing, unemployment, poverty, and so forth, and it improves policing. We're getting distracted by thinking the problem is foreign nationals. All the data, all the evidence shows the problem is not foreign nationals. The problems are much deeper, systemic, and have historical roots. All we're doing is getting distracted by looking at people from other countries.
You cannot talk of data when people are not documented. Some people are telling you that there are about 15 million. Some saying there are more. Even the government departments, they don't even have the number of foreigners. Some of them, they are not caught. We've got people just walking on the borders. In Lesotho, illegal mining. We know illegal mining is done by the Lesotho nationals. Building hijacking is done by Nigerians. Fake products, alcohol, fake products. Every product is done by Somalis, it's done by Ethiopians, it's done by Chinese. All these crimes, to to talk of statistics, you're basing on what? Because people are here. Some they've obtained our IDs fraudulently.
Okay.
So you can't talk of statistics now.
Okay, now let me add one question here. Now, according to Cambridge Dictionary, the definition of xenophobia is extreme dislike or fear of foreigners. I want to ask you. I just want to ask you.
South Africans do not dislike or fear foreigners, ladies and gentlemen. We want our
Africans, whenever South Africans identify the grassroots of the problem. I can also say that it is xenophobic when you go into another man's country and start to kidnap the 12-year-old and you start to prostitute their children. You start to break all laws. You start to take jobs that are not scarce skills jobs, because people who are here, they're not taking, they are not bringing skills. They are not bringing anything. They're coming with fake qualifications. Many of them, they're coming with fake PhDs in camps with curfew. They are roaming all over. You go all the cities in South Africa.
Okay, Ike, you made a point. I want to move to Andrew now. Andrew, now Ike says that...
Ladies and gentlemen, the worst kind of people in this world are white liberals who will convince you, who will try to...
I've been saying it here on my channel that when people talk about South Africa, there is this stereotype a lot of people have about South Africans. They stereotype them by saying South Africans are xenophobic. Coming out and seeing how good those people are and have witness the good South Africans. You can't go out there and say all South Africans are xenophobic. Same way you cannot say all Nigerians are fraudsters, or all Nigerians are prostitutes, or all Nigerians are into one dubious or powder business or the other. So what Ike said here was actually true. It is high time most South Africans start coming out to tell people that you don't blackmail them by saying that they are xenophobic, because when they want to correct what you're doing, the bad things you're doing, you try to tag them xenophobic. Most foreigners go into South Africa with the intention to go there to do powder. Most foreigners go into South Africa with the intention to go there to go into prostitutions. And when they are being caught, or when they are being questioned by South Africans, or when they are being called out by South Africans, a lot of people call them xenophobic. That is, you're using that xenophobic word to blackmail them. It is high time we stop the acts of evil in foreign lands. When you know something is bad, in fact you chest it and say, okay, this thing I did is actually bad, than turning against it, blackmailing them by saying that these people are xenophobic, because they do not condone people coming into their country to commit crimes. I don't know what you guys think about this video. Please don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts with me in the comment section. What do you have to say about what Dr. Ike said about using xenophobic to blackmail South Africans? And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers. See you guys in the next one.